And tonight we are learning more about the 8 migrants who arrived in Sacramento from Venezuela last week.
We spoke with one of them today as he and the group were leaving Immigration and Customs Enforcement. And as Roxanne Elias explains, they have no idea how or why they ended up in Sacramento.
Where did you get it?
It was in Mexico when I was on the train.
Just days after landing at the Sacramento airport, this Venezuelan man shares the scars he endured on the journey to the United States. He says he and a group of 7 others crossed the Mexican-U.S. border illegally and turned themselves into immigration. An organization in Texas then helped them purchase airplane tickets from San Antonio all the way to Sacramento.
The documentation that we carried from immigration. With that, we'd simply show it and they'd look at it and it was fine. It was something because they said we were paroled, so we were free here.
But the men have no clue why they were sent here. It's all happening in the midst of Republican governors in Florida and Texas flying immigrants to so-called sanctuary cities. No one has yet to claim responsibility for it.
We don't think that it necessarily was DeSantis or anything like that, but it does feel like there are people who maybe are watching what DeSantis is doing and thinking, oh, well, maybe I will participate in that too.
Autumn Gonzalez is with the organization North Cal Resist, which is helping the men with food and a place to stay. The asylum seekers now left with many questions and no family to fall back on.
Well, we're in the United States. Let's see how we can resolve this. The important thing is we're in the United States, but this isn't what we had planned.
They were taken to the Sacramento ICE offices to find out where to go from here.
Presenting ourselves to see what they're going to say to us. If they're going to give us a work permit, that's what we need to work and really establish ourselves as we should.
We're kind of finding our rhythm, and the guys are thinking they want to stay here in Sacramento, so we're helping them to figure out what the path is going to be for that. It looks like we're going to rent a couple apartments for them.
And right now, the men are staying at a local hotel. We reached out to ICE, and they said it was a question for the Department of Homeland Security. We also reached out to them and are still waiting to hear back.